We good? Okay, so we're on. Do we have things working now? Maybe. Well, stickers are working at least. Maybe. Yay! Woohoo! Big brain! Alright. So I'm going to close this. Yeah, okay, now we got people on. Alright, so I'm going to redo an intro. Welcome one and all to Super Saturday. This is West of Loathing. I haven't done anything. I logged in and walked around in a circle for a little bit. We were having some trouble with people getting on, viewing the stream, logging in, whatever. So hopefully things are working now. Gonna just close that and open that back up. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're gonna wait a few minutes before I really do anything to make sure people can get into the stream and view and respond. If you are watching, please feel free to jump in the chat because I'm not making any decisions in this game. I am just going to be doing whatever you guys tell me to do in this game. So any decision, tell me in chat what you think I should do. We're gonna. So far, the chat has, according to last week, the chat was saying, let's try to do more of like big guy run, paragon kind of run, do nicer things, needless killing. There is quite a bit of that in this. Because, for example, can I get the character info? There we go. I have the honorable feats, you have the ruthless feat. So, no, the game's louder than me? Let's fix that. Sorry, I was on a group D&D thing earlier, so I needed to turn it down because I got very loud. Mostly scabs, that gives me a boost. Oh, and I can communicate with goblins because we have a buddy goblin. Looks like we're still having some trouble with people in chat, which kind of defeats the purpose of this particular stream. Okay, so. Yes, we're gonna try to keep things to a minimum. Maybe I'll wander around, see about, here's our satellite. Where did we go? Let's wander a little bit, see what we can find around here. You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strong box. We're gonna go ahead and take that. Nice! I found meat. I think there was something I needed to turn. Did I need to turn this in, or did I already turn it in? Oh, it's spoke over. Where is the kitchen? You got the saltpeter? Yep, I got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around. Okay. Food. There we go. Alright, let's go wander around a bit. Saddle up. Wonder. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Aha! Meteor. You pick up the loose pieces. You find 671 meat. Nice. Alright, we're gonna... it's not what I found though. Hang on. Find the murder pepper. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. You have it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. You got southeast western murder pepper. Hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Alright. Let's go ahead and give you this. Oop, that's the wrong room again. Yep, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new sauté knife. Sauté knife, okay. But I haven't got time to fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Alrighty. They are the most literal form of fetch quests. As I inch along the ground. Oh, that's not what I wanted. saute knife. Back to the chef. As I do my can-can walk. Now I'm doing a rave walk. Woo! Woo! And army crawl, I guess. Have you got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend, Dave J, stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. So you want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, you won't mind. Where is he buried? The Dave yard, naturally. Well, okay then. The Dave yard it is. I'm sorry, spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. There. I guess we're gonna go to the Dave yard and dig up a Dave. You hear a rustling sound and trace it to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably, it's a gulch goblin rustler? Always kind of assumed that reference to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry-sounding goblin noises. It says, "Human! Hey, wait! Down here looking? Stop it!" Are we having issues still? Hang on. People still having issues logging in? Must be because we're losing viewers. Oop, wrong one. We are, in fact, losing viewers. We might have to, So, we do have people watching. Maybe I will open up, Okay, so if you guys are watching and for whatever reason you can't chat and stream, or you can't, log in or respond to anything, please, well, even if you can't log in, can you still chat even if you can't log in? I think I have it set so that way anyone can chat. Can you only access the chat if you're logged in? I mean, Ace, you won't be logged in as a moderator, but you should still be able to chat, I think. Is that a setting I have? See if you can chat. If not, I'm going to open up my Discord and tell you guys that if you, for whatever reason, you cannot respond in chat, go ahead and join the Discord server down below. You can join on there, and then you can share your comments on there, and I will listen and respond to them in the game. Okay, so yeah, if it won't, I will see about settings so I can fix that in the future. See if you can send stickers even if you're not logged in. I don't know if it'll let you do that. So you can type, but it won't send. Okay, so yes, go ahead and join the Discord if you would like to do that. I'm actually gonna do a thing. Bloop. We're going to hide the chat then. I'm gonna pull up Discord. Maybe. We're gonna add a thing. Window capture. Discord. Okay. I don't want the updater. Except now it's covering my face. There we go. We're gonna close that. Yes, I know. Okay. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. Okay, can I change that, please? Well, first of all, it needs to go down here. And then properties. Discord. Okay. Whoop. I'm gonna jump. Whoop. Guess what help if I was on the right window, huh? We're gonna go whoop. And then we're gonna go then we're gonna go, whoop. There we go. That should just about work, more or less. There we go. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. No stickers for you. Okay, so I apologize for the delay. You guys, if you go ahead and join the Discord down below, you can absolutely jump in chat and participate this way. So unfortunately, things aren't cooperating, so we're just gonna make the best of it. So feel free to join the chat here. Let's see, can we switch to... Let's do this in... Yeah, we're just gonna do it in welcome for now. Or actually, we're going to do... text. We're gonna do West of Loathing chat. Create channel, there we go. So we're just gonna jump into the West of Loathing channel. And here we go. So go ahead and let me know in this chat what you guys, excuse me, what you guys would like me to do. So, you're presented with a situation here. We want to jump down and fight the goblin, which we do have Gary with it. We can have Gary talk to the goblin and resolve the issue. We can use our dark horse to ride away unseen and escape. Or we can try to hornswoggle it out of some meat. Or food, whatever it happens to have. Yes. No popcorn. Well, we'll keep this one to T since the game is rated T, so PG-13 at most. Just watch the language. Nothing overt. So what are we thinking? Do we want to fight, have Gary talk to it right away and escape, or do we want to try to scam it? Been a rough 20 minutes of stream time. Alright, I think you're the only one here at the moment, Ace. Any opinions? Let Gary do it. Can you talk to it? Maybe get it to help us out? Gary will trying. Gary shouts some garble-sounding goblin talk that you can't follow at all, except the words human and, disconcertingly, lunch. The goblin shrugs and rustles around in the bushes some more, then tosses a small waxed paper package up to Gary. Turns out to be a sandwich of some kind. Thank them. You shout thanks down to it in Goblin. At least that was your intention, but the goblin doesn't seem offended, so presumably you pronounced it more or less right. And you got a goblin sandwich. Cool. Dave Yard. And Bones is jiggling. Here lies Dave B. He died with his boots on, but not his pants. Awkward. Dig it. Hey, we got boots. Awesome. To the inventory. I have no pants either, apparently. Awkward. Let's play this a little bit. I'm easily entertained. Sorry. Okay. Let's fight some skeletons. Put them down for good. We got the jump on them because we're faster. Let's do some of that. Alright, we got a skeleton bone and 10x. Oh, we have XP, that's right. Spend some of that. There's glamour. What does glamour do? 8 games, bonus. We can up our moxie. What should we have? 55? Up our strong medicine. But Deadeye does increase our missile attack. Good. Got the jump on him. Alright. Oh boy, free lunch. You got Vienna blood sausages and a thermos of spiked coffee. What is it? And they said there was no such thing. As a free lunch? Beat the chickens out of them. There's organic. Vienna blood sausage, like it said. Shall we investigate the Vienna blood sausage? We got a handful of loose teeth. Guess we knocked them loose. Let's see. The Vienna blood sausages. Increases your muscle by 3 for the rest of the day. Chicken blood? I don't know. This is a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood in a syrup that is also made mostly of blood. Gross. There we go. Oh, I found a skull with gold too. Neat. Dave G, Dave D. Dave G. Dave L. I need Dave J. Dave J. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin lid. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Reach inside. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding, it's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a solid lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. It's better be worth it. Dave's secret sauce recipe. I feel like that's a Wendy's joke. Oh. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Leave them be. So this is a place where we can just kind of keep fighting against skeletons repeatedly. The big stone sarcophagus, some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Yes, that was a good video. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person? You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You've got a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Okay, let's investigate what we just picked up. Robe receipt, examine it. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulate dead situation that's going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paper clip the recipe to the first page. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. For part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. You're right, I have not said something like that in a while. There's not been much call for me to say that today. I'm doing the Italian here though. Cremated earthly remains of persons. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. It has not. I do still say something leprechaun. I've said it for a long time, and I doubt it's gonna stop the fence. We're gonna leave them alone for now. First splattered scroll. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. What? Is that better? You scrape the largest giblets off of the scroll, except now I lost the Discord. There we go. You scrape the largest giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous, and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okie dokie. Cheap wine, cheap tequila, cheap whiskey. Okay. There's actually, I think you're supposed to see the meteor again? I don't know, you're supposed to be able to see that a couple times. But you have to do that after you get some other ability. Let's wander around a bit, see what we can find. You find a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean, a cactus you're passing, not a cactus that's passing you. It only looked like it was passing you because of your frame of reference. Grab them. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. We got some punny guys over here. Let's see. Where do we want to head next? We want to head to the Big Apple. There's Coleridge Mine, Butterfield Ranch, the railroad camp. We can head to the Desert House or back to Dirtwater. I think we need oil first. There's also Fort Aldead. And there's a snake spring, which is very fun. Or funny. Let's water it around a little bit. Oh, hey, Dark of Tech! Dark Lord of Tech, you're on here too. Okay, you come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Shall we do the honorable thing and give him a proper burial, or shall we loot the body? Oh, we lost Dark Lord of Tech. That's okay. We may have scared him off. Shall we do the honorable thing, or should we loot it? What are y'all thinking? That's fair. Alright. Proper burial it is. Dig a grave and put the cowboy's remains in it. Least I can do. Alright. So, while you guys make a decision on where we're going next, I'm gonna head back to Dirtwater and turn in... I don't have foraging, so we're just gonna leave that alone. Whee! Doing cartwheels. Sloppy top hat. Okay. Got that the recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. It fell in the slop, but it's still good. Sloppy hat. All in a day's work. Let's see, is this better than my current hat? I've got Moxie and Muscle. Oh, this gives me 3 Moxie, and I should still have a... No, I gotta find a new... Okay. Well, I'm going to... What's that, 3 Muscle? Yeah. I think you're stretching a little bit. Try to fix it. I need a needle. Okay. Can I talk to this guy? Poor old LB. Orange and Bright Springs. Oh, goody. Okay. So, let's see. Where do we want to head? How about... Awesome. Let's head to the Big Apple. We're going to keep going and go to the old mission later. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. Apparently, the term road apple is slang for horse poo. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Awesome. We're gonna shovel it up. Because of all the XP. Did it all. Now we have experience to spend. Look at that. 90 experience. Alright, we're gonna get... I don't know. Apparently you shovel it, it vanishes. It's a magic shovel. So, now we are going to head to... So where should we head now? Snake Spring, Coleridge Mine, the Old Mission, Potemkin Gang, or Fort Aldead? We have so many places to go. You know, we should probably go to Snake Spring because I need more, snake skins so that I can add to that new hat, like, to the sloppy hat, but I don't know. foraging! I need to find a book. So many things to collect. It's a literal spring of snakes. An endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in a canyon wall. Let's grab a big one. Oh wow, these guys have got a lot of XP. At least they're whipping it. One venom, 2 minutes. Doesn't have enough skin to even bother pulling out your knife. I really hope I can get some. This is gonna suck if I can't. Alright, this might just be a place to grind then. Okay, then in that case, let's try wandering around here. I like our goblin buddy too. Gary's really cool. He's like so far the strongest of companions that I've seen. A nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside hers and match her speed. Hi, what's up? Where's the fire? Get bent and or lost. We want to get neither and fight her, leave her alone, or try to trick her out of her boots. Well, that's the choice we're currently asking now. The choice she was talking about before was where to go. But now our choice is, do we want to fight her, leave her be, or try to hornswoggle her out of her shoes? Opinions? Thoughts? I mean, she's a bandit, so we could fight her and take her boots, or we could try to. I mean, I think we could get her. I don't know. Hornswoggling. Listen, those nice boots of yours are getting covered with dust from all this hard riding. Fortunately, I'm running a horseback shoe shine. Horseback shoe shine? That's fun to say, but it don't make a lick of sense. Sure it does. You don't need your boots on when you're riding, so it's a perfect opportunity. Just 2 meet and I'll shine them up real nice for you. That is a pretty good deal, okay. She reaches down and pulls off her boots and hands them to you, whereupon you haul on your reins, wheeling your horse around and galloping away in the opposite direction. By the time the bandit realizes what has happened, it's far too late for her to catch up to you. Works every time. Hightailing boots and 10 XP. Alright, so we are going in here. Round boots. Nice. Definitely upgrade. Lovely hat. Alright. You come across a horse trying fruitlessly to figure out how to use a pair of binoculars. Those aren't for you, buddy. The horse reluctantly agrees and trots off, leaving the binoculars behind. Working around. And we are gonna head back to Dirtwater. And we're gonna go into the room. And I'm gonna show you guys one of the things we can do with binoculars. So, you use your binoculars from a high vantage point. You see the smoking ruins of a ranch near the northern horizon. You discover a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. You pitch the binoculars into your nearby trash can, because apparently they're disposable and you can only use them once. You can just barely make out the entrance of a nearby mine. You discovered a new snake pit mine. Okay, so hopefully this place will give us some... It's Stearns Ranch. Snake pit mine. Let's try here. Exposed meat vein. Can I mine it, please? You are looking at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. We're gonna... Should we ask Gary to explain it? Let's ask Gary to explain it. Hey, Gary. Do you know how any of this stuff works? Oh, no. Gary doesn't knowing that. Okay, then. We're gonna try telling Gary. Hey, Gary. What? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here is an automatic. So this one's fun. It doesn't matter what you say here, but it does give. I don't think it's worth a popcorn bucket, but my opinion on that, it tends to be different from yours. A slag divider. Gary stares at you blankly and move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract igneous sulfur and then bore it. Gary sighs. Keep going. And this third machine, this is a pure peat crusher. It converts fuel into black jack rock. And you got the perk, Mind Explainer. Gary grins. Now to finishing? Yes. Do I not have pickaxe? Did I break my pickaxe? Lose it? Pile of loose boards. I'm gonna pull it out and fight it. That's fair. Snake liver and a coal snake skin. What does a coal snake skin give me? +3 to Moxie. I can have a hat that gives me +6 Moxie. We're gonna do that. Add a hat. Okay. Sticky. Pull it out. That's fair. It might roll a bucket. Venom and another coal snake skin. Whee! Loot it. And I will take that. Thank you. Yes, the mind-splaining bonus. Shooting swear words. Yes, there is no, please refrain from cursing here in the Discord chat because there is no auto mod to prevent cursing. Any other snakes? You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what you find. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here a very long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. A skeleton bone, handful of loose teeth, and an old wedding ring. Get back to the trail. The item description of the hat. Good to know. Alright, let's see. I don't think we have any oil, and we need oil if we're going to do the pestis version of that. So, let's go to railroad. Or shall we go for all that or tempting gang? I think tempting gang. I can't do that. Okay. Gary, you've got news for me now. Hey there, Gary. Oh, nearing a weird cave. What? Gary was out here once, finding a cave of humming. Very strange, too scary. Well, it sounds interesting. Anything I'm forgetting about? House and Desert Bank. Thanks for the reminder. Good to know. Okay, so we're doing this. There's a trick to this. Here's the... Let me show you guys. You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door, so we're gonna leave through the back door. And back here, we can see the truth behind this city. It's all plywood. So here we have, this is the back. This doesn't seem safe at all. This is the back of the TNT sandwich store, and this is the back of the jail. The ropes that are holding this thing up don't look very strong. You could knock it over pretty easy, but you should probably hold off until just the right moment. So what you want to do here is we're going to go back through the outhouse. And we need to... The bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Is it in jail? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. So he goes to look there. We need to get here. Good luck with that. The guy guy shouts, "Visiting hours are over," and rushes over. So we get him there, and then we have to chase her around until she goes to the jail. She's gonna be there. Now, if I knock this down, it should knock out all 3 of them, and then I can tie them up and haul them in. I did not ask your guys' opinion on this because y'all keep saying... There you go. Y'all keep saying pass this run, so... This isn't worth messing with. No, it's not, because it's not going to do anything now. Yes. Town hall for an actual town. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Non-fake horse sales. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now. Take them to jail. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them into jail. Say, that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get them? Pushed a jail over on them. What? Never mind. Get 1,000 meat and 45 XP, all in a day's work. So we are going to go here. Deploy snake, fan hammer. That's a good one. And then we want glamour, or do we want... We want more meat. Let's do that for now. Oop. Just wanted to say hi. And bye. Okay, so we still have 1, 2, 3. The empty settle's all goes to. Read it. New wanted poster. The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and the selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north toward the old millinery. Interesting. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to go investigate? Yes. What? Yeah, I mean, they were stealing horses and apparently making glue? There's some questions there. Alright, what have anything to sell? We're gonna sell the brown boots. I'm gonna sell the floppy derby. And we're gonna sell the unrefined meat nugget. You know, we're gonna sell these for now because there is not much need for them yet. Saddle up. Alrighty. We still have this gang, which I don't think we can... Oh, I needed that bone. I just remembered something. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read property of Fort Alldead Library. Dig through the bags. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one specific interest to you, though. Modern Snake Oiler, issue 135. So first, we are going to read the book. Good medicine. Quick on the draw, increases your speed. Shoot nanny. Fire a whole bunch of bullets to hit random targets. And then good medicine lets you recover HP in combat. So do we want an ability for self-healing? Do we want higher speed? Or do we want a hail of gunfire? There are 9 total squares where targets can be. No, it's only on the enemy side. We've got our side, and then we've got the enemy side. The enemy side has 9 total squares, and those shots can land anywhere in those 9 squares, regardless of whether or not there's an enemy there. So it is entirely possible to shoot this off, to do shoot nanny, and not hit any enemies. No friendly fire. As far as I know, friendly fire is not possible. I don't want to say it's definitely not, because that would totally jinx me and it would somehow become possible. With this game, it's totally a thing that could happen. I have learned not to trust. We're gonna do that. I need to be on top. There we go. Alright. So. You want One shooting Annie. All right, we got shooting Annie. Come here, you. Whatcha? And I got a skeleton bone. Okay. And now I'm gonna go show you guys why I got the skeleton bone. Alright, we go to the desert house. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Yes, Shadow was best horse. Do we dive for cover and fight them? Do we ride the heck away? Or do we hornswoggle them out of some gear? I mean, these are 3 bandits with a barrel of TNT. We don't know what they could be up to. They could get into some crazy stuff. Hornswoggling? Alright, let's hornswoggle them. Whew, good thing I caught up to you guys. The sheriff's looking for 3 fellas dressed like bandits pushing a barrel. If he sees you like that, the plan's bust. Heckin' tarnation, what should we do? Well, I reckon he's looking for 3 fellas dressed like bandits, right? Not 2 fellas dressed like bandits and 1 fella in his underwear. Hey, there's some good thinking, partner. The 3 bandits draw lots and the loser hands you his gear. A bandit pistol, a black hat, and black denim pants. Nice. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name, or okay? That we are. There we go. Sneaky is our middle name. And I will show you guys later, yes, Sneaky is my middle name, or no, I was just kidding. This is actually pertinent to things. Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Hey, if you say so. Thanks. Alright, so we're going to... Sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside. Or am I? Give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing on the human fever. Good for him. And now we don't have to alert people or fight the dog. Yeah, when you're sneaking, it automatically switches to this, even if you have walk one. Okay, the hinges of this gate are all rusty. If you open it, the bandits are inside are definitely going to hear. We're going to let me rethink this, and we're going to sneak back away. Actually, now we're going to go to the map. If we find oil, we can oil the gate so we can sneak in. But we need oil and a lock. We're going to pull this off in the Paragon way. So let's check out the Stearns Ranch next, since it's so close. Needles! Oh, I just remembered what this ranch is. Handful of nails, a lasso, and a length of rope. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Shall we open the door and fight whatever's here? Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or other. Search them. You find a charred locket among the blackened bones. Lovely. Take the smoking chrysanthemum. Yes, I love that we find needles in all of the haystacks. Let's fight what's in here. Flaming cow skull! Don't have enough to use that. That's why I haven't used it. Okay. Toilet pistol. Goody. Let's look at armor. 1 armor. 2 spell damage. It's not really using spells, so I'm not gonna bother with that. 45. 3 to 4 plus. It adds 5 poison to an enemy. 5 to 7. Okay. So, do we want to go less initial damage, but stacks poison? Or do we want to, and because we're a snake oiler, we automatically are like increasing the amount of poison we deal. Or do we want to just do solid bandit pistol damage? We can, but okay. So you want to do bandit pistol with finish the fights fast? Okay, we're gonna do that. Cavalry saber. the lock. Got a stock certificate. Grab the blackened beans. Investigate the shelf. Okay, your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. Mary Stearns' diary. Okay, let's read that. Yep. Mary Stearns' diary. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. The first page says, in the little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI in This is the dairy of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out and an IA written above them. The diary starts out with typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said I either get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Well, that's ominous. Oh, I missed the calorie for this. Where's something that'll boost my investigate? It's Moxie, armor, and 1. So investigality's there. Okay. So let's drink that. Yes, sir. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? Do we tell the doll our name? Yeah, it's a nasty tea party. Do we trust the I love how adamant. No! None of your business, doll. The doll's head shakes back and forth violently. You're funny. Do you want to play with me? Shall we play? No, I don't have time for games. That's okay. Somebody else will come along soon. You're already dead anyway. Doll goes silent. Okay, you shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. I don't have safe kraken. I need a hammer. Grab it off the shelf. The weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Gross. As I sand crab away, there is something we can do here. We need to look at charred locket. We're gonna examine it. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Take the locket lock. Picture Mary Stearns. And now we're gonna go doo-doo-doo. As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers in your ear. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give what to you? The air grows colder. The picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess you must be married. Do we ask her why no one should look at it? Or should we just say, okay, you can have it? Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edges of the voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. Shall we keep asking or give it to her? Okay. No what? What happened? What I did. Give me the picture. Give it to me now. She sounds pretty serious. Do we give it to her or do we fight the little ghost girl? And over. Okay, here you go. You hold the photograph out toward the grave marker and it disintegrates in your hands. Thank you. The air returns to normal. You hope Mary finds some peace now. 10 experience. And we're gonna go ahead and spend some more experience. You know what? Strong medicine. I feel like we're gonna need that soon. Wander a little bit. Yes, the silversmith's house. That's what I wanted. Sign says, silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Help yourself. The workbench has a little burner and a crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. It seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise, so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. So, we're going to make these things into silver bullets. So now we have 5 silver bullets. We can hang on to these and do some additional damage to things like cows, or we can melt it down into bullets if we wanted. Or, I'm sorry, melt the bullets down into needles. Shall we make needles, or shall we keep the silver bullets? Okay. We're gonna leave, and we can always come back later. Gotta hit it with a needle. I need safe cracking. The book contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. Write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. You discovered a new map location, the Silver Plater. Let's hit the road. A spittoon, at least. It looks like a spittoon. But it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. But we're gonna investigate it anyway! What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan. That would be way worse. Investigate. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into. In which case, it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan! I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up, I'm investigating! Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon. And it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good grief. Okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealed toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old Betty? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Darn, maybe I will, so there! I don't like your sass, Mr. Narrator. Okay, let's see. Where have we not been yet? Let's go to Dynamite Dance. Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally, I'm Misha. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure thing, let's see what you got. Alright, let's see. Bag of Shroom Grow. We'll buy that for Gary, because that powers him up. I'm gonna buy the needles. I'm gonna buy a lock, because we need one of those. Work boots. Is that better than our current boots? Not really. We're gonna leave the fungicide bombs. We're not fighting any goblins. Mysticality, what is that? Repel? Oh no, the revolting brooch is way better. We are gonna sell the stock certificate. That's all it's really good for. That's right, we wanted to sell the toilet pistol, black hat, and the deputy pistol. We are gonna sell this because we're gonna replace it with a thing. Decent ones, harp, snake. We're gonna sell the skull chips. Alright, and okay. And now I'm gonna show you guys, we're also gonna buy this. Sally. First, I'm gonna go back to Dirtwater because I'm gonna show you guys something important. We're gonna go back, and then we will check out the store later. But first, we're gonna go talk to our horse, Shadow whinnies as you approach. We're gonna give her an apple. She hesitantly eats the apple and nuzzles you shyly, but we're also gonna give her the carrot. She eats the carrot carefully in case it fights back. So we're gonna saddle up. Alright, now to the Button Willow store. Shadow notices a camp of bandits before you do and dives behind a large creosote bush before they spot you. Rob them as they would rob unto you, capture them alive, or sneak away. Alright, honorable choice it is. You jump out of the bushes, getting the drop on the bandits, and order them to freeze. After tying them up, you march them back to town and force them to admit to their mothers what they've been up to. Out of gratitude, one of the moms gives you a freshly baked pie. So we got an apple pie. Awesome. Alright, let's see what the store has in stock. Take a look what she's got for sale. Yes, we can get the foraging skill. And a bag of shrimp grow. Modern snake oiler. Oh, we need the hammer. We also need a can of oil. And take an extra piece. Okay, we will come back for that other stuff. Shrimp grow, give to Gary. More powerful. Gary, deliciousness. Snake oiler. No, fear will not give me a hammer no matter how many times I ask. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. It gives you quick to the draw, which increases your speed. We can consume more potions or recover HP. So, do we want more potions that we can drink? More faster speed? Or do we want to heal ourselves in combat? What shall we learn this time? Here is a stingy expletive. Stingy son of a leprechaun. That's all. Gotta fix it. So what are we thinking? Speed, spleen, or healing? Draw it in. Look at the draw. Then you notice that you also can't see the magazine. You must have dropped it while you were moving so fast. Yeah. Gary's pretty strong, and we just leveled him up 2 more times, so this is the main storyline. So let's go here because we have not done that yet. As we crawl on the ground. Why aren't we moving? Guys, we couldn't turn the switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Oh yeah, I know that store. Howdy there, who's in charge here? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. And if you're not, then I'd say that paperbacked idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Awesome. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You wanna know something? I love trains. No? Ever since I was a little boy. Huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the butt you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. And that's how I became foreman of a train company. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down. Well now, I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hands. Name's Smee, I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. The problem is, it'd take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all, sneaky little varmints. I will get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on would be fine, so long as there's enough of it. I will look into it. You got goblins to talk to. We do also have dynamite dams that we can check out. Oh. You hear a dry cough behind you and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering old tuxedo and silk top hat shuffling towards you, gesturing angrily with his walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to his lapel is gilded, as are all of his teeth. Guess he was trying to take it with him. Hornswoggle. Good afternoon, sir. I must say I did not expect to meet such an esteemed gentleman in such a low-class environment. Have you perhaps lost your way? Please allow me to direct you back to civilized lands. The skeleton listens carefully as you make up some directions to a random patch of nowhere that generously tips you an entire one meat. You accept it graciously since you didn't notice you snagging the gold lily off his lapel when you had your hands on his shoulder. Awesome! What does the gilded lily do? Okay. Free Moxie. I didn't even know this one. Oop. There you go. Hi, buddy. 5,000 meat. Holy crap. Learn foraging. Nice. They do. So let's see. We can sell the gilded lily. We can sell the silver chrysanthemum. I think that's about all we can sell right now. We want to hang on to the rest of it, so we're gonna hang on to the rest of it. But we are gonna go. We're gonna finish up the desert house real quick. You see a glint of light in the distance. When you get closer, you realize that it was the sun reflecting off the lens of a discarded pair of binoculars on the ground. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. Alright, so we already took care of the dog. Now we're going to go oil the gate. Come on. Okay, I'm going to oil the hinges. You use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Nice. You creep up on the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. It looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from outside when they leave. We could pound at the door, or we could lock them in. And once they're locked in, we can basically just turn them in, I think. So, shall we lock them in? Lock him in. Not here in chat. I think we may have lost people in chat. Alright, well I'm going to continue on with our friend. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You definitely got the upper hand. No, there we go. It's all good. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? Arrest them and travel to Dirtwater. Alright, okay fellas, the jig is up. The muffled voice says, "The law, get 'em boys!" And then, "Tarnation, we're locked in!" You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Hornswogglin, toss out your weapons. You hear a quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually a voice says, "Alright," and some pistols fall out the window. 2 bandit pistols and a Desert Gang 6-gun. Just kidding, I'm still going to arrest you. Aw, dang it. You round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater. That's the house and the Desert Gang, all right? All except for the house, that is. Did you get it? What, was I supposed to? No, I'm just messing with you. Here's your reward. Awesome. And... Did I read this one? No. The Black... Oh, yeah, I did. Black Hat Bandits. Poster wanted the Gherkin brothers for kidnapping victims. An attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Okay. Can't let these dastard criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Yes, we will investigate. You mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing them down won't get you into real, you know, pickle. Ba-dumps. dumbass. Nope. Settle up. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see. I think if we go to Gustafson Gulch, it's a dark comedy game. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now going away, please. Gary taps you on the shoulder. What's up, Gary? It's okay. I'm handling this. Gary and the mayor converse for a bit, too quickly for you to follow what they're saying. What did he say? He is saying okay for giving dynamite boom, but you having to riddling first. Riddling? Yes, a contest game. Let's do it. The mayor clears his throat. A crazy thing, having no legs at morning and no legs afternoon, and also no legs having at night. What is that? You glance at Gary. Hey, Gary not helping. That would be cheating. Bad. What? A snake? An egg? A no-legged horse? Nope, this answer is no good. What? But a snake doesn't have any legs. Wrong, a snake is having one legs. Oh, you walk away in shame. An egg? Okay, yes, an egg having no legs, ever, correct. Except if hatching into something that legs having. But then is not egg anymore, so who caring? Okay, sure. I love their logic. More eating, lighter getting. Lighter getting, shorter living. What am I? A fire, an egg, a snake, or a mayor? Technically, he is the mayor. Fire? Haha, no, fire's not alive. Okay, but you are wrong. Ice. What do you think? Fire didn't work. We've got egg. Eggs don't eat. Snakes don't get lighter. Technically, he is a mayor. Does answer the question. Seems to be the kind of... I don't think so. I mean, we can try an egg, but an egg doesn't eat. You can eat an egg, but the egg doesn't eat. Okay. Nope, this answer no good. But it's so wrong being so wrong. Well, dang it. Snake or mare? Poor Ace is so mad. You have to think like Goblin be thinking. Have to doing goblin thinking. Okay, yes, I am a mare. Correct, hooray, hooray. Okay, one more riddling, ready? Yep. Okay, last riddle, here it is, here is it. Metal thing with little teeth, in a hole while turning round. Entrance to my house is found. Where is it? Are we asking where is he asking us where his house key is? Because not what is it, it's where is it? How should we know where your house key is? In your vest pocket. No, did looking there already. Rats. Welcome mat? No. In your vest pocket. Is it in an egg? You already looked. Gary, help! Hooray, hello, a goblin village. How nice to introducing you. I must admit I'm curious. I'll let you do the talking. Okay, a goblin right here standing. Let's greeting at them. Oh, also, Gary finding a key may be important. Here. Awesome. There you go. I have it. Here. Yay, you solving it! You winning riddling contest for sure. Hooray! Here, you can dynamite having. Don't eating it all at once. Take the dynamite and your leave. I don't think we can go... Now, normally we could go... Yeah, no. Okay. So we could go in here if we didn't have Gary, but we have to, like, kill all the goblins, so... To be fair, these goblins are, like, made out of spores. Like, literally, that's how they reproduce. And the way we're powering up Gary is by feeding him mushroom growing, like, fertilizer. So... I mean, I can't even, like, be mad. Let's check out Goldry's mine. Spy a burned-out ranch on the horizon and pull Shadow up to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you find a locked door leading down to a presumably still intact root cellar. Once you're inside, you're not sure... I mean... maybe? Possibly. There's nothing much but a tiny amount of food and medicine. I mean, maybe? Foraging! Yay! This one's already picked over. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work the mine. The first one was labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo, and the third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. Open the first locker. Ellsbury's helmet and a bottle of laudanum. To open the second locker, you open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. The guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him in his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. Can't believe you dang jerks stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. Let's fight him. Ooh. Yes, here we go. So Gary will spawn a goblin grunt to assist you with the fight. And then he can also shoot spores at the enemy, reducing all of their stats by 3. Actually, we're gonna do that because that's why. Then here, you go. Skeleton bone, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. Open the third locker. You don't know the combo. Dang it. Find the ore. Use the rope and climb down. The ore vein. Gary is the best. Ooh, that's right. This is the spot Curly's notes talk about. Dig. You got Curly's compass. Find it. Find it. Find it. Ominous. You want to stop looking at the spiral right now. You don't like it. You hate this spiral. You don't like the spiral at all. You don't like this. Look, the spiral makes you feel cool. Reach in, undefined meat. Okay. This part looks like it's only partially real. Root it anyway. Black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Take the fluid. Gross. Inside. It goes further than you expected. It's warm. Keep going. You're in up to your shoulder when you feel it. A bleeding heart. Rip it out. Undefined meat nugget. Take the thing. I got a second pickaxe. Good because I need wander around a little bit. Let's check out the explored campsite. Potted meat. This human is popped. That's what happens when the goblins die, they pop. Gary did not know a human is popping. No, we don't. Not in the sense I think human anyway. It is neat. It is a very large all of it. A human contains all of this? Yeah. Ugh, could not bear to carrying all of that. So squishy. Gross. The cow track. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. It probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they stop suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest. Let's see. You pass an abandoned campsite, and an old crate catches your eye. On closer inspection, you find it's nailed shut. Maybe the campers used it to sit on, and then forgot to take it with them. Their loss is your gain. If you have a crowbar to pry it open, what can you do? You've got a full canteen, a lasso, smelling salts, patent emetic, and nerve pills. Foraging. Oh, I need a foraging too for that. Actually, let's check if we level up foraging. We cannot. We can, however, level up quick on the draw and increase our speed. No, let's do hornswaggling. And we'll do quick on the draw too. And then we'll top it off with some gumption. There we go. goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down. Okay, what happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Misha. Now, what's this about, saints? Our mission is to protect 3 secret relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do you mean... Do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler. She keeps tucking her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes! And if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still! Alright, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. So, good luck down there. Let's check it out. Inside. It's empty. This. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. The skulls has been cemented together for some reason. Let's pick it apart. Creepy whispering stone. What? This stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. This rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect that you can barely understand them. Wait, no, it's just a thick accent is all. Should we listen more closely or shall we leave it alone? You want to listen to the stone? What do you think? Do you want to listen to the stone, see what it does, or be curious? Alright, I'm always curious. I just want to leave. If you listen carefully to the stone, over the course of a few minutes, its whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee, meaningless to you unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand the accent now. You got a perk, Appalachian skull whispering. Eerie. But I think... There we go. This skull is whispering to you. That doesn't seem right. Listen closely. The skull whispers some dark mountain secrets to you, which we can't print here because your computer would catch fire, but we gain 20 experience points. The skull's sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason. Look underneath. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finally honed, though not very discriminating. A souvenir spoon. This precariously barren pyramid of skulls are all riled up and twitching. Get over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them and they're really mad. Angering them all at once isn't a good idea. Maybe we can always come back to these guys later. This skull has a gold tooth, so we're gonna take the gold tooth. And I think it's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below. Oh, hey, that's where the skull you found goes. We put it back and we get 10 XP. These bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. Whisper to them. Hey, we calmed them down. I got 30 experience. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Just some trash. Clove, shirt, butts, stubs of black eyeliner pencil, that kind of thing. The necromancer's cultists are real little litter bugs. It's strange though. How do they even get here? What's this? A note? Yes, it's a note. Examine it. I should check that out. Okay, so let's see. These. I am a pope. Seriously, I am a pope. We want to try fighting the Pope. We've got, oh, I need to mysticality to reassemble it. Oh, I need muscle. Okay, so should we try with the Pope first? So I don't know that we're strong enough to handle these guys if we need 10 stats for our, like 10s for our stats. So let's back out for now, because I don't think I have enough to boost all of these. My Moxie's at 15. Yeah, we can go back after leveling up. We don't have to do it now. Foraging is 200. Yikes. Alright, so we're gonna wait on some of that because reasons. Okay, but we are gonna backtrack to some of the other places where we were because there's more stuff to... We can do foraging now. Oh, you spy an empty whiskey bottle sitting on top of a fence post about 60 paces away. We're gonna shoot it. That is gonna require some wandering and some backtracking because... Reggie Dog Cave, let's go there now. Oh, I just remembered this cave. I hate this cave. It is a very long cave with not much in it. In the plaque right. Oh, is there anything actually all the way down here? You know that we got the harvest skill. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. I'm moving. We are gonna wander around. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they are also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Shall we fight them, or shall we... This game! This freaking game! Tell me, chat, what shall we do? That's fair. It's also gonna give us more XP if we fight it. Now I have 3 action points, so I can do action hammer. Fan hammer. There we go. Food. Take the dynamite. Woohoo! Mine, mine, oh mine! Chicken stuff. Honorable. Okay, I assume we're gonna do honorable here because it's Paragon. Shadow notices a camp of bandits before you do, dives behind a large creosote bush before they spot you. So I assume this is gonna be the choice. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. Yep, there we go. And we got an apple pie. Let's check out. So back over to the start here, so we can find out. We are going to check our XP now. We're at 115. Deadeye increases our pistol attack, but we can also increase our speed. XP and apple pie. It is a lovely combo, isn't it? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. There we go. Foraging, get some coffee. Awesome. You notice trails of burnt vegetation on the side of a trail, which can only mean one thing. A hellcalf is grazing nearby. Shall we kill the hellcalf? It's pure evil, so there's really nothing Paragon about leaving it be. It's kind of a good thing to go and kill the bad thing. Fight the demon cow! I love that he did like a handstand and back kick it. No. Okay, let's see. Where are some of the other places we need to go? Biggest Smiths. The Daveyard? Was there anything towards there? No. Cavern Canyon. Yes. Forward. Did I get a peek? Yes, green thumb. Gain extra XP from foraging. Cowardice. I feel like there was something there. Needle and lock picking. Yay, we got meat. Here we go. I think we check here. Use the binoculars. I already have everything. Okay. Administration. Nope. Oh. I got the lead pie apparently. Alright, got everything there. That's right. Leave the cat. No bothering to let them sleep. Okay. Let's see. Gust of some gulp. Is there something there? Some distance off the trail, you see a water tower that appears to have sprung a small leak. You fire a single bullet into the hole, plugging it and rendering the water supply safe if slightly leaded. Okay. Alright, where's some places we haven't been yet? Let's check out Fort Alden. We haven't been there yet. You smell it before you see it. Skeleton trudging towards you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. I feel like that's a reference to Labyrinth. So it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. We're gonna fight it! Ew. It's like dripping with ick. Scary food! Watch out! 20 XP and some stuff. Fort Alden. Do they not see me? Oh, okay. Apparently they don't see me. Wow. Yeah, this is a little intense. Where did their skins going? Well, that's a question certainly. Yay! Found a rescue machine. Right, map of the region. Little model. Flush the toilet. Give me that XP. Ooh, there's a thing there. Gary does make very astute observations. It feels very awkward that the privy is in the exact same room as the operations area. Barracks. Loot their crap. Ew, got some yucky food in here. Dig through it. Oh, I need some stench protection. There we go. Stench protection. Can I please? There we go. Dig through it. You got an old patrol cap. Look inside. A burned scroll. There's also an evil leather-bound note. Shall we read it? Oh, this is the diary. Yes. It seems to have been written by one of the Necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the Necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. And I don't have words for that. Okay. So we're going to investigate the things we picked up. Burn scroll, examine it. The scroll is in bad shape and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the Necromancer. Stick the scroll in the journal. Okay, now here is a very important question. This black-covered book, written in black ink on black paper, is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex-Mex. A pun on Tex-Mex, however, we can learn necromancy. Do we want to learn the spell Grinning Skull? Or do we want to sell it for 150 meat? So that is an important question we need to ask ourselves. No, that's the thing. Okay. Put a handful of nails. Nope, we're going to look inside. That's a good point. We do have Gary. Gary is crazy strong. Especially the fact that he can, like, kind of sprout a second Gary as kind of cannon fodder. So we can sell that. We do have a bunch of unrefined meat nuggets to sell, so we should sell those. So you know what we're going to... There it is. Buttonwillow store. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here. Or snakes. Or coyotes. Or ghosts. Or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded... travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? We can give them a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you a... Wait a minute. You've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. Help them ride to Dirtwater. You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them to Dirtwater on a rope. Awesome. Well, there's a store here, so I can just sell these here. They're very confused. I don't even know. Introductory to next max, we're gonna sell that. Bandit pistol. I have 2 of these. What? Oh, we might wanna... Ooh, we're gonna switch to that one. Hang on. We're gonna switch guns, because this one does more damage and gives me a boost to Moxie, so we're gonna do that. We have 2 pickaxes. We're gonna switch to this one. I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. We're gonna sell some of this. Keep that. Resulting growth, keep that. Sell the bandit pistol. Flat cap hat, decent one. Unrefined meat nuggets. There we go. Gold tooth. I'm gonna hang on to that for a little bit. Senior spring. We're gonna sell the extra thick leather because we can't do anything with that. That is only for cow's blood. Anything I can buy now. Yeah, we are. How much do we have? Can I see my stuff, please? How much meat do I have? There it is. Settle up. Probably gonna go for probably like another 20 minutes. A good 2 hours is a nice long time. And we did have a rough start that first 20 minutes, so. Let's see. Let's check out the old millinery. A burly, grizzled man in leather, well, everything, is busy peeling the skin off of a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, bother me and you'll be next. Bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. Hornswoggle. Say, what kind of skins are your pants made of? Some of this, some of that, coyote mostly. I thought so. Aren't you worried about coyote mites? What? Look, Missy, I think I know a thing or 2 about cleaning a hide. Oh, listen. Coyote mites are resistant to regular cleaning because they live in the pores. You haven't heard of them? And when they detect your body heat, they crawl out on tiny needle-like legs by the hundreds, looking for the hairs on your body and crawling into your pores. People have gone insane from the itching. I am kind of itchy in the leg area. I mean, if I wasn't before, but... Oh my gosh, you have to get rid of those pants right now. Go find a river or something to jump into. The Skinner runs away frantically and pantslessly. And we got these something skin pants. Awesome. Let's see if those are actually better than my current pants. Basically. Okay, so we are gonna deal with these guys real quick. You walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around on big piles of half-made hats. The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you'll have to wrangle them individually. Fine. Okay, so I have done this before. Brims. We gotta find Jacques. Gotcha. Gonna stick you out there. To the next room. Alright, we gotta wait for this. Right? Yeah. there we go. This one. The dent isn't the same as the others. There it is. I'm sleeping. And now this last one is quite amusing. I like this last one. So this last one you will not be able to find unless... this was apparently the demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it, and they're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain, and they're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. So what song do you want to dial into? So there's this one. Which is very fun. Then there's the Yellow Rose. Yes. Basically, the Yellow Rose of public domain. And then my personal favorite, Public Domain Joe. You changed the song on the piano. Is that whistling you hear? Can't help but sing along to this one. There we go. And that's all 5. But first, I want to hear the song again because I love it. Don't change that dial. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Good luck getting that song out of your head for the whole rest of the day. Alright, we're gonna turn them in and travel to Dirtwater. Where'd you find them? That old millinery? Oh, that's right. I will head back there. Yep. Of course. Of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's your reward. 1,000 meat. So, the only one left is the Gherkin brothers. I'm gonna head back to the millinery because I did forget to check the office. Maybe later. We've got books, that, and a safe that I cannot get into because I do not yet have safe tracking. Alright. Let's head to the silver plater. I think I should have, open it with a crowbar. Oh. Alright, here you go. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? Menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm the silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. Because the sign says silver platter. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? What are my options? He looks you up and down. I could plate the hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add one to your maximum action points. Upgrade. What else can you plate? What are my options? Let's plate my weapon. What else can you plate? What are my options? Plate my pistol. What else can you plate? What are my options? What about some of this other stuff? Takes a look through your pack and mouth. A turnip? That sounds like an interesting challenge. Say, that's a fine-looking tongue you got there. So we cannot plate the turnip yet because we do not have 5,000 meat, but we can plate our tongue. Open as wide as you possibly can. The process is extremely painful, but you got the perk Silver Tongue, which does +3 Moxie. Okay, so let's check Lazy Dude Ranch. This is a skeleton, so we're gonna fight it. Get him, Gary! Gary took no prisoners. He was just like, pow! Needle. Let's see. Kick it open. Hippies! Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved onto this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? Bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get the hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. What do you take for it? Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those. Like this one? Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Yeah, groovy. Garden in quotation marks. There's nothing here. I'm sure there'll be something here later. Oh, you need soap, don't you? Howdy, I'm Misha. I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop. What's wrong? Why the long face, Louise? Oh, geez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects to go or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was. I didn't realize they were really interested. All they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even an unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, but if I find one, I will let you know. Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term called by the man, but yeah, basically. And it's literally just weeds. It's not like secretly a bonus or something. Abandoned pickle factory. Fight the cow skull. Awesome. This is gonna be a lot of reading because I just remember this. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ouch. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is gonna be so mad, she might literally bite your head off. Okay, well not literally, probably. Quickly get suited up. You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Mrs. Vlass, as predicted, is furious. Late again? You'd better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Start your shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the cuke shunts and keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Glass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Glass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over, second shift. Go get over to the salt tank now. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be the salt tank duty. White lung is a nasty business. Cough on your own time and get to the salinity and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 967 parts per thousand. 967. You get another 180-second break before third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard rumors they're considering it. Break's over, get to the boiler. Oh no, please let me out. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You've tried to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Glass screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperatures get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? Don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination or possession, or whatever the heck that was. Jeez, you still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. Okay, so I have looked up a little guide to this before to make sure I get it all right, because the only other way is to fight these guys. Let's see. needs to be, what was it, $7.90? Crap, I forget what it was. Do we remember what it was gonna be? It was 7 something. I think it was $7.93. This is the trick-based one. $7.96, thank you. Slow going. There you go. 190. Okay, so that should be everything. Pull it! Pull the lever, nothing happens. Something in the machinery must not be set up correctly. Sure it was 976? 976, not 796. Thank you. That did is stupid. Pull it! You pull the lever and there's a deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited into the receptacle to the left of the switch. You got an item. Ghost pickle. Huh, all of that work for 3 pickles? No wonder this place went out of business. The ghost from the cucumber room drifts through the door, gives you a grateful look, then clatters to the floor as it is replaced with a pile of bones. Pile of bones and cucumbers. The ghost from the salt room drifts through the door, gives you a grateful look, then collapses into a pile of remains. Got the salt-crusted skull. The ghost from the vinegar room drifts through the door, gives you a grateful look, and then vanishes in a puff of bones. Vinegar-soaked bones. Lovely. Back to dirt water. Whee! Check it out. What am I checking out? Oh, okay. The jail. There we go. There you go. Here the pickle factory remains. What in the world? It's the Gherkin brothers. And please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's your reward. Oh, looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. Yes, it was. So now we have all of the gangs locked up. Including the Gherkin brothers and the ghost itself. Okay, let's see. We did the mercantile. Good thing they had a ghost store. What's the pickle do? Makes it you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning you into a spooky ghost. Lodestone ring. Ooh, meat games. Way to talk to. Oh, yeah, show him the helmet. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other's kind of stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? He takes the helmet from you. It takes him a moment to find his voice. It does. Long time ago. I don't suppose there was anything else you found? I mean this? Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I? Sure, here you go. He cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. You want to hear a story? Sure. Ellsbury tells you a tale of a politician who was mysteriously transported to a strange castle inhabited by intelligent skeletons. Something about that story, you really lost yourself in it. Thank you, Ellsbury. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. Okay, can I pick the lock? Consumes the needle. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and sprunging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. Mysticality. You recalibrate the springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Hey, Lloyd. Fix the piano. Need any help with anything? Right as rain. Like... Nope. Saddle up. Alright, let's see. So we're actually probably going to wrap up about here. This has been a good 2-hour stream. So we are going to stick around in Dirtwater, and we are going to... Oh, it automatically saves. Okay, so we're going to wrap up there. I hope you guys enjoyed Super Saturday. We are going to continue these. Hopefully we'll get the chat issue figured out. I hope I didn't, like, miss people who were in chat. I'm gonna feel really bad if people were, like, trying to get in chat. They totally missed everything. Nope, looks like we didn't really get anything in chat. Okay, so... You're right, I bookended it by looking at the piano and then fixing it. Be sure to tune in. Starting on Monday, we are going to be starting Nancy Drew, Tri-Corona Royal Tower at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Terror Tuesday, we are going to be doing more of Fear. That is going to be a mature stream because the game is rated M. Language, violence, copious amounts of blood. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in future streams, so be sure to tune in. You can follow me here on Twitch. I'm trying to get to at least 10 subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Discord. You can join the channel Discord if we have a lovely little server. You can also follow me on Tumblr, YouTube. I post all these videos on YouTube later. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will catch all you guys in the next video. Bye!